Hey guys, and welcome to another Ready in Minutes workout. Today we're gonna be doing something a little bit more beginner friendly with one kettlebell, and everything is gonna work from a goblet position or with two hands on the belt. The last few classes have been on the more intermediate or advanced end of things, so I figured this would be a good way to give you guys a break and also a good entry point for new people who are starting with kettlebells who don't want to dive in off the deep end. So it's a full body complex with very accessible techniques and positions for all levels. So that said, let's dive in and see what we're doing and then break it down. All right, so it's a pretty simple complex. We've got a lot of good stuff here. We've got squats, we've got swings, we've got presses, and we've got core work, all of which are great for full body engagement. For the more advanced people, this is a good opportunity to refine technique or to slow things down and build more control with tempo modifications. There's also a few switches here that are a little more advanced, specifically switching from holding onto the handle to a bottoms up position and then switching back. For beginners, I would say just put the bell down after finishing each part of the sequence and set up for the appropriate grip. But I'll walk you through each part. Let's dive in. So starting with our kettlebell swing, this is a staple of everything we do. We're gonna set up 1 foot's distance from the bell, work into a hinge. Hands on the belt, tilted off its base, pack our shoulders back, eyes on the horizon, butt up, hike back, and swing. Now, as you swing, keep your armpits pinched, lats engaged, so that you don't do this and send the bell out. You can see that looks hideous. Keep the shoulders tight and stand tall. Okay, after finishing our swings, we have the first opportunity for our fancier transition from holding onto the handle to a bottoms up position. What that'll look like is after your 10th swing, on the 11th one, you swing and then you grab the bell. It's a timing thing, so remember to do it, if you wanna try it, when the bell is most weightless at the top. You don't wanna do it 3/4 of the way up or a quarter. You wanna do it when it's horizontal. You swing it up, arms slightly bent, let go and grab. All right, now that we're in our bottoms up position, we're gonna do a reverse lunge and a halo. So we're gonna go back on one side, my right leg. It's gonna hover over the ground. I'm going to come up and I'm going to rotate to the right, down my back, across to the left, and back in front. We're gonna do this 5 times to each side. So you're gonna step back 5 times with this leg, rotate 5 times to this side, and step back 5 times with the other leg, rotate 5 times to that side. When we're done here, we're gonna stay in this bottoms up position and we're going to do a squat. So this is going to challenge your grip. We're gonna get down, elbows between the legs, nice and upright, pause, make our way back up and squeeze our glutes. Now that we're done here, we're gonna switch back to the base of the kettlebell beneath us. So to get the kettlebell back from the bottoms up position into a goblet, we're going to pop the kettlebell out into a swing and then hike it up into the goblet like that. Now, if you're new to this and you don't want to drop it on your feet or it's making you nervous, just set the bell down on the ground and then hike it back up into a goblet position. Now that we're back in our goblet, we're going to do a push press overhead, not a strict one. We're going to bend the knees, snap them, and send the bell overhead to lockout, and then bring it back into the goblet position. So again, bend the knees, snap, and send overhead. For our finish, we're going to do a march for 10. So raise one leg up, 90 degrees, back down. The other leg, 90 degrees, back down. We're gonna do this for all our reps in a nice controlled tempo. Resist the urge to use momentum to march through, as that will not have as much core carryover as we'd like. All right, and that's everything for today. Now, let's go through it 2 times together. All right, starting with our first side, let's do 10 regular kettlebell swings. 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. I'm going to set it down. We'll do the more advanced switches on the next round. So to bring this up into our bottoms up position, we're going to squat down, tilt the belt towards us, grab the handles, and then just squat up into bottoms up. All right, going right into our reverse lunge to halo. Back with the right leg and rotate for 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. All right, let's go to the other side. And 5. All right, going right into our squats. Pause and up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, to bring it down, let's squat down, put the bell back on its base, and come back up. To get back into our goblet for our push press, we're gonna set up 1 foot's distance from the bell and swing it up into the goblet position. So hike, swing, and there you go. Now push press for 5. 3, and 4, and 5. All right, we are in our goblet position. Let's march for 10. And 10, down to the ground. All right, we're off to round 2. This time I'm going to be using the more advanced transition from the goblet hold to the bottoms up hold. So let's start with our 2-hand kettlebell swing for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and into our bottoms up. Let's step back with our right leg, come back up and rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with the other leg. And 5. Let's stay in that bottoms up goblet. Squat. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's pop it back out into a regular goblet position. All right, now let's push press to the top for 5. 4, and 5. All right, now let's march for 10 for a big finish. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Down to the ground. All right, great job, guys. That was a fun one. All right, so as you can see, it wasn't too complicated, but it's still pretty challenging. There's a good amount of cardio here. There's definitely strength here, as well as a real challenge to your grip strength as you go on with this. So it's great for beginners that are first starting to work out with kettlebells, and it's great for more advanced people that want to practice those advanced transitions or to do this as an unbroken complex. There's a lot of great stuff here for everyone. So as usual, let me know if you have any trouble or questions with any of the movements, or if you just want to tell me how much you love it or hate it. I'm all ears. Otherwise, have fun with it, and I will see you guys real soon on the next one. Stay strong.